A very good evening to one and all. It's another day, another gorgeous evening in the city of Ranchi, where we are going to experience another taste of a terrific contest between the Srachi Rar Bengal Tigers and the Odisha Warriors in match number 5 of the Women's Hockey India League. Coming to you live from the Marangong K. Jaipal Singh AstroTurf Hockey Stadium.
Good evening, Rachi. It's match number 5. Udita Duhan, captain of Srachi Rar Bengal Tigers. Neha Goyal, captain of Odisha Warriors. Both on my left. You've got both the on-field umpires here as well. They've got the coin. Let's flip it. Udita, टॉस जीत लिया, क्या करना पसंद करेंगे?
Game start.
So Srachi Rar Bengal Tigers have won the toss and they have decided to start the play.
And these two teams will be looking to do much of the same. Good friends, but on either end of the spectrum. We saw Udita and Neha doing a fist pump. But that will be that, as once they have taken tussle so far, both the teams are in an identical position as far as the win-loss record is concerned, and one will be looking to get the better of the other today. At Glen Turner's women, Jennifer Rizzo starts on goal. There is Grace Stewart, Hannah Cotter and Beauty Dung Dung up front. Vandana Kataria will be the midfield marshal, and Udita and Ashley Hoffman will handle central defensive duties.
For Odisha Warriors, much will depend on what Frika Moyesh is able to deliver up top with Yibi Janssen in midfield. And we also saw Victoria Souza pick up a little bit of an injury yesterday, but she is listed among the substitutes, so she will be participating at some point.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Johar, good evening, and we'll take the cue from Udita, who says, let's play. It is the Odisha Warriors who are pushing from left to right in their orange and blue outfit, and the Srachi Rar Bengal Tigers are kitted in all white, pushing in from right to left.
The other department both teams will look to improve on from their previous encounter is the PC conversion. We saw Srachi Rar Bengal Tigers in both their matches actually miss out on a lot of great penalty corner opportunities, and we saw much the same last night from Odisha as well.
Beauty Dung Dung takes it along and gives it to Grace Stewart, who in turn earns the very first penalty corner of the match, and a penalty corner that the Srachi Rar Bengal Tigers will embrace with both arms.
This was also the concern for Odisha Warriors yesterday. They had far too many occasions when the defenders were outnumbered by the opposing players, and this is exactly what's happened yet again. Grace Stewart comfortably finding the body.
Roshan Upton is in wait as well. It is Ashley Hoffman who takes a great strike. Unfortunately for her and the side, it's a little off target.
It's actually a great save there by the right kicker. Excellent work from Jennifer Rizzo.
The danger hasn't abated just as yet, as the Bengal Tigers look to press on. But the Warriors will have some respite for the moment.
Beg your pardon, Jocelyn Bartram, the goalkeeper on that occasion. Far too close to her right and just enough of get her glove.
Locked in a 1v2 situation. Sushila Chanu looking to close her down.
Odisha Warriors just snatching a little bit at the ball in these early stages. A couple of Tigers players were looking to attract the attention of their team to try and get onto the pitch, but just not getting that opportunity.
In fact, for the first time in the last few minutes, they have an opportunity to press higher up the pitch, looking for that deflection, and they have the opening goal. So very often we have seen this, the goal coming against the run of play, and after all the dominance that the Srachi Rar Bengal Tigers exhibited, it is in fact the Odisha Warriors who opened the account.
Baljeet Kaur, second goal for her in the Hero Hockey India League 2025, and second time it's a perfect marksman's finish, because she was right there, right in front, in the face of the goalkeeper. The ball comes in and all she does is just guide it in, just pokes it in. That's sensational work from the young player, and absolutely no chance for Jennifer Rizzo, who's a bit too late on it, realizes once the ball has gone past her that she was outfoxed on that occasion. It's interesting you mentioned that there haven't been any penalty corners since the first two, and those were scored in the very first game, in fact, for Odisha Warriors. by the incomparable Gibi Janssen. So every team really has struggled to come to terms with their PC conversion since then.
This is where Neha Goyal is so good. Her diminutive presence really lends itself to those crafty dribbles, and that's why she can play a role. Look at how well she has made that off-the-ball moment. Now waiting for that give and go. Neha Goyal all by herself, aided by Rutuja Pisal. Those two have been the most enterprising Warriors players till now.
And something we have always appreciated about Shrachirar Bengal Tigers, it's a good defensive unit. The way that they converged on Neha Goyal, surrounded her from three sides.
Halfway, and that's played an enormous role in the success of some of these teams here.
Bit of a bumbling tackle, but somehow able to retain her composure was Roisin Upton.
And they were making a fervent appeal to the umpire, who said no chance. And we inched down to less than a minute in this opening quarter.
They've won for themselves another penalty corner opportunity because an infringement inside the 23-meter area. This time they'll be hoping to do better. Oh, bumbling tackle just on the backside.
And there is also Udita in the second battery. It's a decent injection, but not the cleanest halt. Teams have had a problem with this all along, but the Bengal Tigers have possession. Circle entry has been achieved, but the Warriors will ensure there is no further damage on that occasion. But this was a brilliant cross, looking to play. Anu was the lone forward on that occasion. That counter had all the trappings of a sharp Yannicka Schockman brain.
That was outstanding defending on that occasion, and it was by the goal scorer Baljeet Kaur herself. Just made sure that she made herself big, didn't allow any of these strikers to get any space inside the circle.
And Mahima Chaudhary, who at one point was about to quit hockey. She in fact took up hockey, turned from a judoka to a hockey player. More on that, but the first quarter has petered out, and clearly one of these two teams will be the happier, and that would be Shrachirar Bengal Tigers. That will be the Odisha Warriors. In fact, the Bengal Tigers might have begun the game with a lot of rambunctiousness, but it was the Warriors who scored the opening goal, and at the end of quarter one, the Warriors lead 1-0. And the circle penetrations see the Bengal Tigers stealing a march, but the Odisha Warriors won, Bengal Tigers 0. And that's resulted in Odisha Warriors leading 1-0. And the second quarter is now upon us, and the Odisha Warriors will be looking to continue their dominance in their all-white attire. The Shrachirar Bengal Tigers are pushing from right to left, and the Odisha Warriors are decked up in their bright orange and blue. And the Bengal Tigers are feeling the heat. Udita is flanked by a couple of Warriors forwards, and that's good thinking really to dispossess the captain and find a way to get hold of possession in the opponent's half.
Much greater sense of urgency as they've begun the second quarter.
Circle entry was made, and here's the equalizer. It's come from the stick of Beauty Dang Dang, and that was an absolute beauty as far as finishing is concerned. Right at the start of the second quarter, the Tigers have ensured that they roar back to glory.
It's a fantastic finish, take nothing away from it, but I think it was also quite poor goalkeeping. Really should have stopped this one, just went through her legs. Jocelyn Bartram getting a little bit of a touch onto it as well, perhaps expecting it to come harder.
And Udita will happily watch the proceedings and not necessarily having to force herself to move up the pitch, at least at the moment.
He's playing with a lot more confidence, lot more purpose, good control in midfield, and that's making a hell of a difference. One can already see that it's Odisha Warriors who are on the back foot. Another penalty corner conceded, stick check from behind by Gibi Janssen.
Sloppy work from Gibi Janssen, as it is the persistence shown by Lalram Siami. She has been peppering the left channel, and that's yielded a penalty corner.
Hoffman as well as Upton on the two batteries.
It's once again the Irish-English duo, Roisin Upton in the battery, in the first battery, but again the halting hasn't been great, which renders that penalty corner fairly ineffective. Vandana Kataria had overrun the ball just a little bit. No penalty corners yet for the Warriors. And again, the awkward bounce of putting paid to the hopes of the player over there to trap. Once again, Vandana Kataria in the thick of things. She's there everywhere. Right, left, center, she's there at every juncture. And once again has managed to dispossess the ball, looking for the give and go. Circle entry, backhander, off target on that occasion. And just going back to the placards in the crowd, we saw a member of the Udita fan club, and there was also enough support for Beauty Dung Dung, a local hero.
This has been such an intense battle. No cards as yet in this match, but in fact only one green card which was given at one stage. Oh, that's a tumble inside, but nothing given.
Well, you almost cast the commentator's curse on that occasion. Just looking at the total goals scored, Odisha Warriors and the unbeaten JSW Surma Hockey Club are comfortably leading the pack.
From the look of things, they seem to have adequate number of players, unless there's been a substitution as well. Yes, everybody's moving across to the other side, but what a costly miss that could be.
This is the rule that we were alluding to at the start of the match. At any given time, there can be only 5 foreign players on the pitch, and that, I think the presence of Pillay on that occasion has perhaps been a transgression, the 6th foreign player, and that has led to another penalty corner for the Swachi Bengal Tigers. It will be Udita, in fact, and her shot hasn't really gone where it ought to, but they get a second penalty corner nevertheless. There is Udita, there is also Roshan Upton. And Udita, it will be yet again, much better this time. But Jocelyn Bartram, along with the support of her defenders, has cleared the ball for the time being. Mullen tried to make a fist of that, but now it will be the Warriors who attack on the break. It's a 1v2. They are spread a little thin in the backline are the Tigers. Yet again, like you were mentioning, Debayan, Lal Ramsiami has been in the thick of action. We have seen quite a few heroes emerge over the course of this game. Catherine Mullen now looking to find a couple of teammates, brought down clumsily just at the top of the circle, and that will be enough for the umpire to adjudicate that it's a penalty corner.
This little lax from Deep Greseka, who's actually made a few transgressions today.
Now going with Marina in battery number 1. There is also Roshan Upton in support. It will be Marina who takes a good swipe but cannot find her mark, and the hooter's gone up just in the nick of time, and they've sought a referral. Drama, more drama.
I think they believe it came off the body of the rusher, but eventually they decide against it, so it is half-time here in Ranchi.
And what an enthralling, what an entertaining opening half this has been. There's been plenty of drama, lots of fouls, half a dozen penalty corners for the Swachi Bengal Tigers. But at halftime, both the teams are deadlocked at 1 goal apiece. Swachi Bengal Tigers have had more circle penetrations and 7-0 as far as penalty corners are concerned. But at halftime, Swachi Bengal Tigers and Odisha Warriors are tied at 1 goal apiece. And we take an eagle-eyed view of the proceedings in the start of the second half, and where once again both the teams will be looking for supremacy. Pressing from right to left in orange and blue are the Odisha Warriors, and the Swachi Bengal Tigers are pressing ahead from left to right in their all-white attire. In the commentary box, this is Arun Venugopal and Debayan Sen.
Positive play yet again from Odisha Warriors. Baljeet Kaur winning a free hit just at the edge of the 15-meter.
Circle entry has been accomplished by the Warriors. An opportunity has been snuffed out, but the Odisha Warriors continue to attack in waves.
That was actually superb defending, because there was a player at the far post. In all likelihood, it was Hannah Cotter.
Grace Stewart making a measured pass there. Circle entry. And there was Hannah Cotter, but the pass was not made. The JSW Surma Hockey Club. Speaking of similarity, they've been evenly matched, and now Srachira Bengal Tigers looking to run away with possession. There was a terrific run on the right from Vandana Kataria, and the final cross could have spelled trouble for the Warriors.
Actually, it was a good cross as well, but just took a stick along, which took the sting of it, because Katie Mullen was running along that line, and had it been played at that original pace, she would have found herself at the back end of that.
Circle entry for Odisha Warriors on this occasion. Here's the chance. Oh, and botched opportunity on that occasion. Michelle Filet was within striking distance of scoring her team's second goal. Not to be.
Yet again, a defensive clearance right in front, and that leads to a long corner. So great defending, you have to say. Putting that stick in right in.
And both the teams have lived up to the billing.
You think they are both in good form.
Glenn Turner did, in fact, mention that his team seemed in good form at practice, at training. They have been working on their penalty corner conversions, but they would probably want to see greater evidence of that, given that they've had 7 penalty corners and have not converted even one.
This is a good spell of pressure from Odisha Warriors. They've only won a long corner, but just inching in towards the opposition's striking third.
The game has seesawed, really. It's been hard to put a finger on where the momentum has rested. Circle entry yet again. The attack has stemmed a lot from the right for Odisha Warriors. They have been overloading the right flank. Someone with the experience of over 300 international caps. She was trying to find Catherine Mullen, who had parked herself right in front of goal, dodging all her markers. And that is a great example of 2 internationals putting their heads together.
She's been mostly played on the wings thus far in this Hero Hockey India League, but she's capable of playing up front as the striker. So I wouldn't mind that happening from time to time for Srachira Bengal Tigers. Play Vandana Kataria as the lone person up front. Make her the centre forward in many ways.
I agree with that. Even as we speak, another chance for the Bengal Tigers to penetrate the circle. Yet again, it is Lal Remsiami showing that she has got pace all by herself. The circle penetration was made frustratingly again for the Tigers. Nothing more came of it. Still with the ball are the Tigers. Under 15 seconds now in this third quarter.
What an entertaining quarter. No goals, but no quarters given, none asked for.
That's a reminder no one asked for, as far as the teams are concerned, because they have been in such good momentum. They played such an entertaining brand of hockey, but the hooter will mean that 15 more minutes remain for both these teams to get the edge. Srachira Bengal Tigers continue to dominate the statistics, but Odisha Warriors have improved on the circle penetrations. At the end of the third quarter, the teams remain deadlocked at 1-1. At the start of the fourth quarter, we'll have to wait and watch which team continues to dominate, and it is the Odisha Warriors in orange and blue. And a reminder that the Srachira Bengal Tigers in their all-white attire are definitely not settling for the white flag.
There's been no change in the goalkeeper from the Odisha Warriors side. Jocelyn Bartram is continuing, but Grace O'Hanlon has stepped in at the other end. I just wonder if this match does go to a shootout, which of the 2 foreign goalkeepers will be preferred, Jennifer Rizzo or Grace O'Hanlon. But still, 15 minutes to go before we start considering that shootout.
Yeah, Jennifer Rizzo has had a slightly indifferent game today. Odisha Warriors now finding their way into the circle through Rutuja Pisal, who's back on the pitch now. A penalty corner is what ensues, but they have asked for a re-look at that, a referral.
That's a really good signal from 155.
Durga, I have advice for you. There was no foot, therefore you can restart with a bully and Tigers keep their referral.
So, Rachel, there is a no foot for the defender, right?
Correct, so we restart with a bully and Tigers keep their
Okay,
referral.
we restart for the bully, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
It looked like the case that the ball didn't strike Sushila Chanu's foot.
And that's the instruction that Durga Devi is relaying. So Rachel Williams has advised them to restart the game with a bully. And now finds Vandana Kataria up front. She is looking a little harried now, Vandana Kataria. And that was a soft lapse, potentially by virtue of the work rate that she has put in. Odisha Warriors will not mind that, and they press ahead through Anu, who is cutting in from the right. There is Jyoti Chhatri passing the ball to the captain, Neha Goel.
Free hit in a useful position. They've got Baljit inside the box. Also have a couple of other target players. Michelle Fillet is waiting. Oh, and that's gone into the goal, but it's gone in from outside. Michelle Fillet was not too far away from that ball, but it was quite nicely read by Grace O'Hanlon. It's definitely going just a little scrappy at the moment. A few errors coming in. The team which makes fewer errors will probably win this.
And Yibi Janssen believes her team has a case. They are going for a referral, but before that, Durga Devi has relented and called a penalty corner.
That's a penalty corner for Odisha.
And could this be the game changer? But the umpire's review, it seems, has also been sought.
Yes, Udita has actually reviewed. She believes that she was impeded. This actually goes on and strikes Neha on the head.
So it's a penalty corner.
It's a penalty corner. Yeah.
Right?
Penalty corner.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
So it's a penalty corner. Team lose their referral, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Odisha Warriors have not secured too many penalty corner opportunities, so they will relish this. There seems to be Frika Moyes also alongside her, but would it be Yibi Janssen? The injection left a lot to be desired, but Yibi Janssen still slots the ball into the circle. Now on the break is Hannah Cotter all by herself. There is a player up front.
What an entertaining match this is turning out to be. Not the best of our penalty corner attempts, but here's a chance now for the Tigers.
They once again stolen possession in the midfield. Lal Remsiami plays it to Hannah Cotter, who makes a brilliant backhander. Shot number 2 will be denied yet again. She had 2 bites at the cherry, first with the tomahawk, then with the forehand, but to no avail. Still with the ball, but they lose it just as soon as I said that.
First shot was an absolute peach, but what a great effort in goal from Jocelyn Bartram as well. She had time, she went for the shot, tried to keep it low and keeps it on her left foot, and then this one takes a little bit of a deflection and we see a flying Bartram.
I must say she really did well to keep her eyes on it. The pace was stifled just a bit thanks to the deflection, but she watched the ball right till the end. Now the Odisha Warriors sprinting ahead with purpose. Brought down was Rutuja Pisal, but no foul, says the umpire. Lal Remsiami showing remarkable stamina, as is the case with the senior pro Vandana Kataria, who's trying to win the ball on the right. Just a little slow on that occasion, and the ball will be won by Nisha. Both the teams have to believe, even as we tick down to under 5 minutes in regulation time. A good ball, good trap shown by an opportunity. Grace Stewart now. She did really well to trap that ferocious slap down the pitch. Glenn Turner ringing in the changes right at the last minute. Vandana Kataria now veers her way to the left as we are down to under 3 seconds. The penalty shootout now looks impending. It is now a reality. At the end of regulation time, in what's been an even tussle, both the Swachi Bengal Tigers and Odisha Warriors are deadlocked at 1 goal apiece, and we will head into a shootout.
What an incredible 60 minutes of hockey this has been. High octane stuff. Terrific energy from both these sets of players. Lots of passion on display. Unfortunately, only 1 goal apiece, but those numbers tell their own story. 21 circle penetrations, 16 on the other side. Lots and lots of opportunities also, which were not put away by both teams. But Swachi Bengal Tigers were perhaps the team who had the better of those chances. And if they lose this via shootout, they'll be kicking themselves, but there's still the small matter of a shootout to go.
So at the end of regulation time, Srachiraj Bengal Tigers 1, Odisha Warriors 1. But hang on for the shootout. And she steps forward. She has 8 seconds on the clock. Not the cleanest touch, but she does manage to score. And first blood for the Srachiraj Bengal Tigers comes courtesy of the English player. Fiona Crackles has produced a crackling opening goal in the shootout.
Cool as you like, because she gets the goalkeeper to commit. As soon as Bartram started going down to ground, she was second best to it, and an easy put away in the end.
Now it will be Grace O'Hanlon's turn as she squares up against Frika Moyes. Jersey number 15 versus 15 here. Frika Moyes now steps ahead. And she goes the wrong way, but eventually finds a way to score. Makes it a cakewalk in the end. Frika Moyes is absolutely ice personified.
That's a great recovery, because for a moment it looked like she had lost control. Grace O'Hanlon pushing her wide to the left and almost looked like it had run out of the baseline, but beautiful skill and cool composure, just the way that she turned it back and tapped it back in. She had enough time, she knew it all the way.
Caitlin Nobbs again fancying the right. Looking for the backhander. Has the opportunity, and she's second time lucky. Keeps her head about herself, and that calm demeanor has manifested in goal number 3 for the Warriors.
There's a big shot coming up after this. Caitlin Nobbs recovering well. Grace O'Hanlon, just because she was down on the floor, that's made it almost impossible to recover. But now, they need to score this one.
It will be Hannah Cotter lining up against Jocelyn Bartram. The Trans-Tasman battle is underway. Hannah Cotter gives the fake the first time. Weaves the ball around, takes too much time, and has she scored it just in time? Doesn't look like it's the case. And it's the Warriors that have had the wood on the Tigers, and in what's been a thrilling shootout, they complete a victory by the thinnest of margins. And this was the game stealer.
Absolutely, good work from Jocelyn Bartram. That poke with the stick, that was enough. The 8 seconds had elapsed, and that's why, even though she struck the board, it wasn't enough on the night. And the 2 points belong to the Odisha Warriors. Probably on balance of play, it was the Srachiraj Bengal Tigers who had the better of the 60 minutes. But Odisha Warriors hung in there, they took the lead, and eventually they've taken the extra point thanks to the heroics of Jocelyn Bartram of Australia. Terrific goalkeeping from her.
A recap of the results by virtue of a 3-2 edge in the penalty shootout. The Warriors walk away with a shootout bonus point, and that's all courtesy Jocelyn Bartram, the woman from Western Australia, who's put in 3 saves.